Hi everyone, my name is Diana Ibarra Hernandez. I am studying in the Universidad de la Ciudad de Aguascalientes in the major of English in the fourth quarter. The subject is English 4. The homework is presentation of my holiday. 4 years ago, I went to Cancun with my family. When I arrived at the Cancun airport in the afternoon, we went to rent a Hertz car and then we went to the hotel. Okay, this is a picture when I was in the airport of Cancun, and this is another picture of when I went to rent a car in the company of Hertz. We walked the streets of Cancun to find something to eat. We had burgers for dinner and was surprised at how expensive it was. I was satisfied. At the end of dinner, we went for a walk through the streets of Cancun to meet and buy something. The weather was very hot. We were at 32 degrees Celsius, and I bought a mandarin ice cream and I bought a chamomile tea to sleep. We walked down this street and we find restaurants, bars, clubs, clothing stores, and souvenirs. After walking down dinner, we decided to go to the hotel as it was late and we had to get up early the next day. I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I changed, then we went to breakfast. At the end of the breakfast, we went to Tulum. When I arrived to Tulum, I saw tourists from Argentina, US, French, and Mexican. I was happy and proud because I can have a conversation with a family from the United States. I listened people speaking French, but I understand very minimally of conversation. This happened when we were to buy tickets to Tulum. In this photo, you can see the architecture located in Tulum. My surprise was when I saw iguanas and when I approached to take photos, they did not leave. My fascination was to see the architecture of Tulum, as well as knowing about its history and culture. I was in awe of that beautiful place that I would like to return to again. I loved this tour for its architecture, history, and culture, and nature. At the end of the tour of Tulum, went to eat seafood, and finally we went to the hotel to sleep, because the next day will be a new tour. In this picture you can see the architecture of astronomy in Tulum. The next day I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I had breakfast and go to Chichen Itza again. I am amazed by the architecture of that culture. I loved the observatory and the ballgame. The sound of a quetzal that the castle emits when clapping in front of it was amazing. The next day, we are going to visit cenotes. For me, it was a wonderful experience because I swam with fish. The water was cold. I remember that the fish surrounded me and I tried to catch them, but I couldn't because they were fast and slippery. I remember swimming with dolphins was also fantastic. In this picture I am in front in the castle of Chichen Itza. In this cenote The water is very cold, but it's fantastic to swim in that place. My last day was amazing in Xcaret because I enjoyed the night show representing pre-Hispanic culture until we reached their modern age. I enjoyed swam with the fish, and finally I enjoyed the delicious buffets. When the tour ended, we went to the hotel to pack suitcases, to take a shower, to have a dinner, and finally to buy souvenirs. The next day to return to Aguascalientes was an amazing experience, and in the future I will return. And finally, this is a show in the night represents the pre-Hispanic culture.